Elijah Muhammad was a bright man. Dr. York was a bright man. Black people hate bright people. They hate the bright race. They don't want to see the progression of black people who are amongst them who are actually bright, bringing about change, to bring about the evolution of the bright race. Black people hate that because black people want to be the carbon copies, or they want to stand in the shadows of white people and wait for change to happen. Same way them goddamn slaves stood in the damn cabins and in the quarters and took all that crap off of the white man and just basically was hoping for change to happen. They was hoping for change to happen. And you had real bright people like your Bass Reeves who made it happen himself, who took hold of his own destiny, beat the hell out of his slave master and just rode off. Negroes can get up and go to their job, they can get their coffee, they can get their nice shoes, their nice clothes, they can go on vacation, they can go to the conscious community, hear Negroes arguing about nothing. That's a beautiful life. That's an okay life. They don't want to be about community because the community, the collective community can make things so and bring about change and make things put things on a higher level, on a higher scale beyond the betterment. The betterment that black people should be seeking is a better mental connection. Because betterment is short for better mental. You should be seeking that better mental connection. Not sitting around here waiting on the white man to give you some more EBT cards or give you some more. You sisters who sitting around here, like I said, you don't like how your neighborhood is. Y'all should be the first ones in school to be doctors and lawyers and nurses and things to help your community. But no, the black man and black woman, y'all want to screw and make babies and sit around on welfare and sit around on average, mediocre jobs for the rest of your life. You don't want to make things happen. You don't want to do nothing for yourself. But then you want to blame the white man for treating you, devaluing your life when you already devalued your life. You want to blame the white man for that. You want to blame the white man for devaluing your life. You niggas don't got no respect for your own life. If you show more value towards your own life, then everybody got no other choice but to show you respect. If you showed that you was really about something, and I'm gonna show you, I'm gonna prove how, like what I'm saying about even with this, right? Let me show you. Now here the Arabs, right? The Arabs are supposed to be so much of the most terroristic people they see, right? Ain't that what the white man say? They paint the Arabs as terrorists and things like that. But like I said, the Arabs got more respect than black people. The Arabs get more respect than black people. Why is it that here it is the Arabs to come over from another country, right? They come over from another country, different culture and everything else, and they can open up stores in your neighborhood. The banks will deal with them before they deal with you. But the Arabs are really loaning their own each other money. They not, when they come over in the black neighborhoods and buy up stores and stuff like that, they loaning each other money. They loan each other money. But they can go to the bank and get money before y'all do, barely speaking English. And black people been here since the beginning of this country. But you can't. But the reason why that happens is because black people are looking for white people to make things better for them. The Arabs come over here, they got the mentality like, I'm doing for self. The Arabs got the more of a mentality to do for self than black people. The Chinese, the East Indian, they got more of a do for self mentality than black people. They're gonna change their condition. They're gonna make sure their children are in college to become doctors and lawyers and nurses and change the future of their community. They're gonna make sure of that. Black people ain't doing that. Black people want to ride the system and just get by. That's why people can walk up in your neighborhood and make all kinds of money and take money out of your neighborhood because y'all mentally dead. Because you looking for things to get better. While you looking for things to get better off of the white man, these people are coming in here changing their lives off of your money. They changing their lives off of your money while you sitting around waiting for the white man through sovereignty, through civil rights, through affirmative action, whatever the hell you niggas waiting on. You waiting on him to make things better for you. And that's the mentality of the niggas in the conscious community. You can't tell me it's not. You can't tell me that's not the mentality of black people in the conscious community, black people in the Pan-African community, black people in the Moors. Like I said, the red, black, and green, y'all all got this. I'm waiting on, I hate the white man, but I'm still waiting on him to make things better for me. I don't like the white man, but because he ain't making things happen fast enough. He ain't making change come up fast enough. That's why you really hate the white man. It ain't got nothing to do with slavery. So let's dispel that myth. Let's stop with the, oh, it's about history. It is not about history. Instead of confronting that reality as a real community, as a new community of thinkers, instead of confronting that reality, what do black people do? Oh, I don't want to deal with that. The white man's the devil. Ashe Hotep, ancient Egypt happened 39,000 years ago, and this is what happened in the walls of ancient Egypt. You know, escapism, talking about things that are irrelevant. Well, the white man made a deal with us 200 years ago when this was the Continental Congress. Who cares? Who gives a damn? You think he care about some Continental Congress crap? Only black people. Only black people. Only black people will sit around here talking about irrelevant things that don't matter. But the key person who you needed to matter to don't give a damn about it. You needed to matter to the white man because he's the only one that can make it better. He's the only one that can enforce that action. He ain't doing that. Hell, he up on Mars. He ain't thinking about you niggas. He on Mars. He ain't thinking about no sovereignty and no treaty and trying to make things better for you. He making things better for himself. He changing his own life. He about his own evolution. He ain't about your damn evolution. But you can't tell these Negroes that because you done drunk the damn Kool-Aid and you want to hear Ashe and Hotep and Black Power and ancient Egypt, what happened 3,000 years ago. You don't want to deal with today and the reality of what's going on here. And that is, if you're not bringing about your own change, then you are finished. You are finished as a people. You know, we want to keep making about everything but the reality of what it's really about, the mentality of black people. And if you are sick of black people in their state of mind, the only solution to that is, because it's not going to change, the only solution is to take the like-minded people and form a whole new race. That's what we're doing in the future of men, like the bright race, the hell with the black race. You take a whole new people, and like I said, it'll come gradually, and some people will come along with it gradually because they're going to figure out over time there's no place else to go but to the bright race. There's going to be no more black race because the black race is going to die out waiting for the white race to do something for them. They're going to die out waiting for the Caucasians to do things for them, and it's not going to happen. It's not going to happen. The plan was to make things better for you, to get the threat of change out of the house, because the threat of change was people like the Honorable Elijah Muhammad, Garvey, and all those people. Those represented the threat of change amongst the society, and the white man don't really want you to change because change means evolution. Change means to evolve, to progress, and they don't want to see that. They would rather have you dependent upon them. They don't really want the answer, because people used to ask me that in class all the time. Brother, what can we do to make things change? I said, are you willing to sacrifice? They said, yeah. I said, no, you're not. You're a liar. You already messing up already. You already lying to yourself, and you lying to me. You ain't ready to change. You ain't ready to put the blunt down. You ain't ready to stand up and stop smoking the weed or getting drunk or making babies you can't take care of. You ain't willing to discipline yourself. You ain't willing to get yourself in shape, work out. You ain't willing to stop certain activity. The sister, she ain't ready to close her legs. She ain't ready to start acting like a whore. She ain't ready to put the blunt down. She ain't ready to stop being baby mama this and baby mama. They ain't ready to stop doing that. So then expect these things to be like a rippling effect on the pond. That little thing you think that you're doing, it's just me personally doing me, and I'm personally doing myself. That little rippling in the pond that you do goes out into the waters of how people treat you. It's like a signal. The way you live your life is a signal to others that you are to be disrespected. The way you live your life, when they look at you and see that you want to be somebody, you don't care about being a man's wife, you care about being a baby mama, you care more about getting high, you care more about getting drunk, you care more about being in the club shaking your ass than actually raising your children and actually having a real profession, a real career, being a doctor, lawyer, just being serious about raising your children that way. When they don't see that coming out of you, then they like, that's like a signal. That's like a rock that's thrown in the pond and the rippling effect goes out that, oh, these people ain't nothing. These people ain't nothing. This is the signal you send out. This is the signal you send out. But when people see that you're serious, like how when they saw Garvey was serious, when he was marching strong with the sisters and the brothers had uniforms on and stuff like that, he was marching strong. They seen that Garvey was serious. He had all those people with him. Like I said, they took them seriously. You've seen the immigrants take them seriously. Minister Farrakhan talking about, if we don't get what we want out of this march, or else, or else we're going to withhold our black dollars. We're not going to be shopping on Christmas and things like that. Yeah, what leverage you really using? They don't care about your black dollars no more. You would have been better off saying, we're gonna pool all those black dollars and we're gonna start buying up neighborhoods and whatnot. We're gonna buy up Harlem. We're gonna make sure that nobody. We're gonna start an activity up on 125th Street. Where we're gonna boycott 125th Street. We're not gonna let people come in here and turn up our rent and stuff like that. That would have been more along the lines of change. That's where all your money could have went. But instead of going to marches and spending money and making people rich, certain people. That's the people that's about change. People who want things to get better, they throw a tantrum and a hissy fit and talk about, well, if we don't get what we want, we're going to go and spend our black dollars in Christmas. We're going to make y'all suffer on Christmas. No, you're not. And you know that's not real, because these Negroes ain't going to stand behind that. They want their Christmas shopping. They want Black Friday. They want their Christmas shopping. They want their Louis Vuitton bags, their $300 sneakers. They want their iPads, their iPods, their iPhones. These Negroes they're going to shop on Christmas. So all that nonsense that people are talking about, we're going to withhold our black dollars. Y'all been saying that for the last 50 years, 40 years, and y'all ain't going to withhold a damn thing. Because that's a part of your fix. That's how and when you are able to shop, when you're able to spend money, y'all feel good. So when y'all going to stop doing that? Black people ain't going to stop doing that. Because that would be considered a sacrifice. Black people are not going to stop spending money here in America. They're not going to hold their money to say, you know what, we're going to take our money, we're going to pool it together, we're going to open a school for our children. We're going to open up a university for our sons and daughters. We're going to open up this, we're going to do that. Black people are not willing to do that. Black people are not willing to sacrifice for change. They're not. Everybody else is. The white man was willing to sacrifice for change. The Jews sacrificed for change. The East Indians, the Arabs, everybody, every race of people on the planet, Mexicans, they all sacrifice. They're willing to sacrifice for change. Black people are not. Black people want somebody to give change to them or make things better for them like children. And if they don't make things better for you, y'all have a hissy fit. You throw tantrums, you protest, you march, you break windows, you tear up your own community. That's like a kid where you send your child to his room and he starts tearing up his own room. When you punish your child, the child starts tearing up his own room. That's the mentality of black people. That is the real mentality of black people. A mentality of spoiled children, spoiled brats, overgrown children who are not willing to sacrifice for change. They want things to get better. They want the white man to make things for you. You want your white mommy and daddy to make things better for you. That's really what y'all want. That's why y'all will never stand up for change. That's why you hate any symbols of change. You don't hear any people talking about Elijah Muhammad. Elijah Muhammad put it down for 40 years. That was an organization that was about change. They cleaned up the black man, cleaned up the black woman. That was change. Real change, real evolution right there in your face through the Nation of Islam. Under the Honorable Elijah Muhammad, that was evolution in your damn face. Real change. And certain people accepted that and they wanted their lives to get better and made their lives better by that. Men who cleaned up off of drugs, men who cleaned up off of alcohol, men who cleaned up off of doing whatever they was doing in the world, selling drugs, pimping, men who cleaned up off of that activity, sisters who stopped prostituting themselves, cleaned themselves up, did all these things because they wanted things to change. It's always the people who are at the lowest point, 9 times out of 10, who will embrace change. The people at the lowest point. So you would think that black people would embrace change. But see, the problem is when you give black people the illusion that they're really progressing in the world, when you give them the illusion that things are getting better, they don't feel there's no need for change. They really stop feeling there's need for change. So in the minds of black people, ain't nothing really wrong. You know, they'll say things like, well, you have a few injustices in the world, but overall everything is all right. It could be worse. It could, we could go back to a time we couldn't vote before we had a black president, because that's all part of the delusion or the illusion of betterment that the white man gives you. He gives you a black president, so he says, see, things are getting better. You guys are progressing. You got a black president that we gave you. We gave you your black president. What more do you want? You guys are progressing. See, you don't need to march and get mad and get all bent out of shape. Things are getting better for you guys. Can't you guys see that? And you Negroes go, yeah, thank God getting better. Yeah, I got a good job. Yeah, thank God getting better. Yeah, I can get a record contract. Yeah. I can sleep with white women. Yeah. Or the black woman, I can sleep with white men. I can mix my seed. Yeah, so things getting better. I got money to buy a Louis Vuitton bag. Yeah. I got money to buy the $300 Nike foam gels. Yeah, so things getting better. I got money to buy that BMW, that whip, and I can get shorty. So I ain't got time for all that black power talk. Things is pretty good for me. So you can't get these people to think that, oh, I need to change. Because things ain't bad. Things are okay. Things done got better. And that's the mentality of black people. That is the true mentality of the majority of black people on the planet. I say about 98 to 99% of black people on the planet just want things to get better through the system.
Rising out the black race to the white race, out the black race to the white race. It's the republic of intellect. Black race to the white race. If it's hell, then it's hell us. They tried everything just to spell us. Fed us religion, gave us fake gods. Through all of that, we beat the odds. Now we coming together under one flag. Colors red, gold, and blue. Superman, Superwoman, that's me and you. The infinite capabilities that we can do. We the Republic